What up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of BeawCast, or also
Phlegmcast,
affectionately known as Phlegmcast.
Damn it! I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, man. That's so nasty. I hate it.
Why do you have so much phlegm?
I don't know. It only you know what I think it is? It's because I'm not talking, so I'm not like in the morning. Oh my god, why are you judging me so hard?
I'm just wondering if phlegm's literally developing as you're talking.
It literally is.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what that is. I don't know. I gotta get it checked. And I know I've gotten DMs from you guys trying to give me tips and stuff.
You got
and
like tonsillitis or something?
I don't know. What if I have cancer of the throat and we're just making fun of it?
Good. Hopefully the cancer goes away.
Oh, because of the phlegm? But I'm saying the phlegm is a result of the cancer.
No, I'm talking about because we're roasting it so hard. The cancer's like, I don't want to get roasted anymore.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I gotta get that checked.
Because normal conversation, you don't have it.
Yeah, because I've been talking for a minute already.
What do you mean by a minute?
I think it's when I don't talk and I first wake up.
Yeah.
It's like everything's just trying to work itself out.
Yeah. Why don't you just talk on the way here then in the car?
I know. Do like singing exercises?
Yeah.
La,
Just keep
la,
talking.
la, la, la. I know I should.
Talk some more. Or maybe the days that we do the podcast, you go train and then maybe you yell enough and you get all of that phlegm out.
Yeah, I know. It's so disgusting. Can we change the subject? I'm so sorry, you guys. Thank you for bearing with me. I just want to say thank you to all of you guys out there who hear it because it grosses me out. And I'm like, ugh, God. So thank you guys.
It's distracting too.
It is. It distracts me too because I'm like, oh my God, I can feel it. I don't want to.
You're telling me a story like I'm about to cry and it's like,
ow, my ears.
and I'm like, okay, so my tears definitely went away now.
Okay, well, thank you for making me feel weirder about my problem.
But it's so special. It's so you know? So I just want to
Should we change?
more.
Should we change it to Phlegmcast? Oh my God. What was the other name you were going to call it?
Phlegm and Jan and Phlems.
Oh, right. Because, they're both me. What the fuck? What are you then?
Perfect.
Says the guy that I live 50% here, 50% in the future. I love when you guys call that out. I love when you guys call out our shit. I love it. Please keep calling us out.
Why are you reading the comments for?
You read it. You read it to me.
I know. That was pretty funny, guys. Good
That
job.
was really good. The internet's fucking awesome. Like, some people out there deserve, like, I wish I could award people, like, dude, that was a good roast, or damn, that was clever as fuck, or that pun was really good, or I like that joke, and just, like, give them awards.
Do you like the internet or do you not like the internet?
It's a love-hate. It's definitely a love-hate because it gives a voice to people that abuse it, and I don't like it. But for the people that aren't abusing it, I really do enjoy it because it makes the world feel a little bit more connected and a lot smaller for me.
Yeah.
And I get to hear and see just how different people think and live, and I like that.
I think I don't like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why are you on it?
Because that's our business.
But it doesn't have to be. You can be a trainer, instructor, or I don't know. You could do something else.
I know, but it's a lot of work. I'm also lazy. So I'm like, I'm here. I'll just keep doing it.
That's horrible. That's a horrible mindset.
Really?
Yeah.
But I don't mean it in that way.
Then how do you mean it?
I mean it in like, I want to be the only one on the internet.
Got it. Okay. The truth.
No, like the internet, I think like what I don't like about it is there's just so much stupidity that people voice. And I see like the most misinformed people giving all kinds of opinions. And then there's people that are less informed trying to get informed, but they can't sift through the good stuff. So they get misled. And then there's just tons of bandwagoners now. And they're all totally misinformed, going in the wrong direction. And then you also don't really know like who's behind what, you know, and then so there's no accountability. So it's like recently one of our friends went through some stuff online, right? She's a pretty big musician, and there's just so many people spewing negativity about it when they didn't even do anything wrong, and everyone's misinformed, and then big companies actually get scared, you know. They're like, oh, shoot. But then it's like, let's say you're an 18 and over product and all the people that are Like even with like Roseanne, right? You know how like she had that thing where she I think tweeted something. I forgot what it was, but later I found out it was because she was on Ambien, and so she kind of wasn't there. And then they canceled the whole show based off that, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, why do you cancel the show? Like, did the actual views of the show drop, or are people just jumping the gun because they're scared because of what people are saying on the internet? You know, and then that's the part I don't like, where there's all these like premature decisions and people just getting scared of things when it doesn't really even apply.
What do you mean it doesn't apply?
Like, let's say people are saying Roseanne's crazy. Oh, I'm never going to watch that show again. I hate this show. I can't believe Roseanne would say that. But if the Roseanne show is still performing just as good, then why would the studio cut it?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of different reasons. Panic could be one of them, but they're also looking out. They don't want to be aligned with people that aren't valuing the same things that they are, right? And like that could be a big thing for some people.
And also, that's another part I don't like. There's all this like alignment, and like to me, it's like overly analyzing and thinking about stuff. Like when you know, like Dave Chappelle did a stand-up set. I forgot what it was about, but he goes, "But what did Ja Rule think?" And it's like, who gives a fuck what Ja Rule thinks about this? So it's like, if Roseanne is playing a character in a show, can you just let her be a character in the show? Can we just take the show for face value? Like, why do you have to ask Roseanne about, so what do you think about Syria? And it's like, motherfucker, I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
That's the part about the internet where I'm like, or just like, I guess the whole culture of how things are.
Yeah.
Where there's so many
like the cancel culture,
the way things have connections that are forced together.
Yeah.
It's like,
I think that's just human nature. I really do think that's just human nature. Because look at when we play the game of Mafia, right? It's just a game of Mafia. We know.
But it's a game.
Exactly. We know the game.
Yeah.
But people still get very invested. Even when we don't play it just for camera. When we play it on our own, yes, it's a lot more fun or whatever. But people really do get riled up and they get tricked. And there's just like, you don't know who's really telling the truth, and you kind of feel like this person might be. So you're like, okay, I kind of relate to this person. I know this person wouldn't lie or whatever. And then you start making these like unrational decisions, and you start putting these ideas together that seem to be kind of forced. And people are just kind of reaching for things. Like, I think it's just human nature.
But it doesn't leave that space.
What do you mean?
If I see Steve.
Well, because it's not going to affect your life because you do know it's a game, but something like.
No, either or, vice versa. Whatever Steve does in the game of Mafia, I don't judge his real life based off it. And whatever Steve does in his real life, I don't go, you see how the way Steve parked his car? I can tell his tells when he parks his car, and that's how he play Mafia. Like, they're just unrelated, you know? Like, the way Roseanne.
For you, some people don't see it that way.
The way Roseanne is, and then like, well, I don't know why people see it that way, because I don't know how this even started, but it wasn't like that in the past.
Of course it's like that in the past. Where do you think gossip and all that shit comes from? I think it's been happening since forever. People have opinions. People, you know, they have their own perception of things, and sometimes, unfortunately, people don't have better things to do, and they focus on the things that they shouldn't be focused on because they're not paying attention to the shit that actually really matters.
Yeah.
And they start formulating their own backstory to things, and then that's really how rumors and all that shit gets started.
No. I think we're talking about two different things.
Oh, my bad. What are you talking about then?
I'm talking about two unrelated things, and connections are being made.
Yeah, I think that's still that's what I'm talking about.
No, you're talking about. No, I'm not talking about rumors. I'm talking about two unrelated things, and then the connections being made.
Okay.
When I think they should be separate. So
okay.
The separating is what I'm talking about. So, for example, when Kanye first wore the MAGA hat.
Yeah.
And then they're like, I'm not going to buy your album.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you making that connection? Like, if that's his political viewpoint, let that be that. And then if you like his music, you like his music. Like, why are you tying that together is the part that I don't quite understand.
Yeah. Because you're buying the whole package, right? Like, you're giving into the whole person. That's why a lot of people, once they felt like, or once R. Kelly and that other guy, what's the
Michael Jackson?
No, I know Michael Jackson's name. The Kevin Spacey.
Yeah.
Like once they were found guilty for like all the fucking lewd shit that they were doing to women or other people.
Yeah.
People couldn't separate it the way I couldn't separate it either. I couldn't be like, well, that's his music. I like his music and I have so many good memories with his music. But now I'm thinking, I associate myself and I have these memories with this music that this person sang, and like it just gives me a horrible feeling knowing that I support someone like that.
I have to consciously do it. It's not natural to me.
No, I can't go away from it.
Because the minute I'm like walking at the mall and it's like, step in the name of love.
Like you singing that now, I'm like, gross.
Oh shit. Like when I hear it, I start snapping my fingers. I'm like, oh yeah. And then I'm like, oh, that guy's a disgusting guy.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's just different types of people.
So you think it's because this day and age people view the whole package?
I think forever, like that's why we idolize a lot of celebrities and stuff, because they live a lifestyle and a life that we kind of all wish that we could live, because it looks lavish and it looks fun and it's all glamorous, and and they're important, and a lot of people want to feel that. They want to feel important and recognized and stuff. So you kind of like align yourself with certain.
They're just buying more and more into the person more.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why the Kardashians kill it. You know what I mean? Because they were the first fucking reality star people. Well, after Paris Hilton, but that really capitalized on that. So people got really invested in their life because now they felt like, oh shit, I can be Kim's friend, or I can be the other girls. I forgot their names.
Do you think people ask them like, what do you guys think about the Hong Kong China
I'm
thing?
I'm sure they do.
That's so crazy. Yeah, because like for me, that's like me asking a math teacher how I feel about this English problem.
Yeah, I know, but if you're, let's say you idolize someone, right? It's who's someone that you might like Chappelle.
Dave
right?
Chappelle, yeah.
Like you idolize him, so you might want to know what his viewpoints on maybe the China thing is, because you might be like, hey, I can relate to him. We see things a lot eye to eye. I'm curious to see if he thinks about China the way I think about China. I don't even know why we're talking about China.
I wouldn't, because it's one of the biggest problems right now, the whole China.
I know. I get it.
But I would never ask him that. I would ask him like, hey, this is how I'm trying to construct my joke. What do you think? If I want to really talk about China, Hong Kong stuff, I would talk to some politicians that actually know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, but I guess in just regular conversation, when you feel close to someone, you just have a conversation, and these things, happen because you feel like you're connected and you can relate to them on some sort of level.
Yeah, damn, am I a robot? Like, I'm not going to ask you anything about, what do you think about Iraq? I might ask you a shit ton about Mexican stuff because you are Mexican. It's just crazy to me. I guess I don't know why I have such a hard time understanding why people ask people that aren't the authority in that space, and it ties all these unnecessary things together. And I think I'm just heartbroken when I see so many people's career get put in jeopardy because of things that they never said they're an authority on. And there's consequences for that. Yeah.
I mean, I agree with that. It is sad, but I wouldn't take it as far as saying like I hate the internet for that. It's just the time that we live in right now, and I'm just like, I really do enjoy the internet. I love
That's true. The internet's pretty fucking tight.
Yeah, I love that whatever question I have, I can find it on the internet. I want to buy something, I can buy it from the internet. I want to deposit some money, I can do that. I want to send an email to someone in Russia, I can do that. Like, it's so fucking cool to have this internet. Is. Like, there's more positive than negative for me.
Yeah, that's true. I think I'm just talking about all the stupid comments and reviews, and like I follow both extreme left and extreme right Instagram pages because I just think it's so funny to me. But I'm like, one part of me, it's so funny because it's so extreme and exaggerated, but then another's like another side of me is, man, I feel bad for these people.
Why?
Like, I'm like for example, there's this one page I follow. It's like an extreme feminist one too. They want to start this movement where they want to make sure all their pussies are covered in hair, because they're like they feel like they're fighting this they're fighting back, I guess, like, what's the word, not machismo, but like, not like patriarchy, but like when guys are like, you know what I'm talking about, when guys are being dominant, like the toxic masculinity, but there's another word for it.
Okay, I don't know.
but like, yeah, they feel like they're fighting that.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, first of all, we're all wearing pants, so we don't know. No one knows if you have a hairy bush or not. And then two, like choosing that to be your campaign method is just so ridiculous. Like, have more debates with people, or like, sure, there's different ways of showing that. Like, I don't know if that's really helping your cause.
I mean, it's small steps towards something bigger for sure. I can understand that.
Really?
Because there's like this social pressure to look this way and to shun and be like, that's not a woman because ew, hair. And it's like, bro, this is fucking natural. You know what I mean? So I think what they're trying to do I don't know that page. I've never been on that page.
It's pretty funny.
I don't know. But I'm for anyone that's down to change things for something that's positive.
I'm down for that too.
I'm
but
sure
there's
you are.
smart and dumb ways to do things.
I don't know. There's just different ways to do things. So for me, something like that, you might see it as something very small, but for some women, it might be pretty big. And for them to take that small little leap and go, fuck that, I'm putting my foot down on this little thing, that can also lead to a pattern of putting their foot down when it's bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
This one's a good one, because it seems like you're pretty open-minded, and I'll see if you're open-minded enough for this one. This one's something I also read online. So a lot of the LGBTQ community, they're like, I have the right to identify with whatever I feel. I could identify as a man. I could identify as a woman. I could identify as fluid, lesbian, gay, whatever. And there's the other side that go, well, if you're going to identify with that, I identify with the gun. Don't take my guns away because you're taking away my life. Do you agree with the other guy?
I guess when they say identify, like, do they need it to be written in some like document, like on their like legal government issued ID?
No, they're saying their fight for the Second Amendment is the same for the person fighting for whatever gender equality that they're searching for. So if they go, we want gender neutral bathrooms, they're like, I want a bathroom where I could take my gun into because it's a part of me.
I think they're both right.
For reals?
Well, why wouldn't they be right?
You're very open-minded.
Well, why wouldn't I mean, I think they're both right. You know what I mean?
Because they're saying they're saying the type of oppression that gays have been feeling.
Yeah.
They feel that the non-gun people, they've been feeling the same type of oppression. They're equating their like.
I
just think that's so crazy, because one thing is biological, right?
Absolutely.
One thing is biological, and it fucking sucks that whatever you're born with is not how you feel inside. Right. That's a huge conflict and struggle.
Yeah.
I completely support that. If you want to be transgender, you should full on do it, right? Yeah. The gun thing, that's a fucking choice. It's a privilege.
Yes.
I mean, I guess it's a right.
It is a right.
But then you
can't
identify as a gun.
Right. I think the vessel in which they're doing it.
Yeah, they want to put male, female, and then gun, and then check gun.
I think the vessel in which they're trying to do it is incorrect, but I don't think they're wrong in wanting to push for that.
Damn, you're very open-minded.
Well, because that's how this country was fucking founded, and
but you don't identify as
absolutely,
a gun.
Absolutely, but. And that's what I'm saying. I think the vessel in which they're trying to carry that message
I
out.
identify as a carrot.
Yeah, and it sounds like they're kind of making fun of them.
And from now on, if people call me he, I'm gonna get fucking pissed. You better call me carrot boy.
Yeah. I think the vessel in which they're trying to do it is wrong, but I don't think they're wrong for wanting to keep their rights.
They're not even fighting for rights. They're fighting for identity. It's above that.
Oh.
It's not the right to bear arms. It's I'm fighting that whatever.
No, they're being ridiculous.
Exactly. See?
Yeah, they're being ridiculous, because now it's like, come on, bro. Like, you're kind of, again, like, you're kind of making fun of something that's really serious.
But they're not making fun of. This is how dumb they are. They really believe they have the same fight.
Are you sure?
Yes. I follow these pages, and they're not even trying to be satirical. You know how like some people, they themselves are like, when William Hung first came out.
Let's hold on that. Let's hold on that. Yeah. I'm going to introduce our first sponsor.
Fine.
All right, y'all. I'm super excited for our first sponsor. Have you heard New Year, New Me?
Yeah.
Well, we all know that New Year's is right around the corner. And that's usually when people go, okay, in 2019, this is where I didn't like things about myself. So in 2020, this is what I'm going to do to change and become a better me. Well, Skillshare now is offering you guys the fattest hookup ever. You guys are going to get 2 months for free for just listening to us. And for those of you that are like, well, I don't know what even Skillshare is. Skillshare is this really dope online community where you get to find out, or you get to learn a lot of different skills from like, I actually pulled it up, from like writing personal essays to taking phone photography. So it teaches you how to do these things step by step. So it's online courses, how to style your space. This is creative tips and techniques for interior design.
Damn.
Yeah, Instagram worthy photography, shoot, edit, and share. And then you're not just learning from any Joe Schmo, you're learning from really like high level people that have like killed it in their specific field.
Yeah, I saw this lady from Stance Socks teaching marketing.
Oh yeah,
so that's it's like seeing companies like that have blown up in like a matter of a few years, and then it gives them a lot of credibility, you know.
Yeah, like I want to get into photography. Like I know when you and I first started dating, I wanted to get into it, and it just never really happened because I didn't have like an online or just a place for me to really be comfortable and learn at my own pace.
Because back in those days, you would have to just sign up for photography at a community
college, right?
And then it's going to be some weird time that cuts into work, like
right.
Tuesday, Thursdays at 9 a.m. or something.
Exactly, or like at really late at night where I'm like, I don't have time for these hobbies. But now, you know, that we have the internet and now there's this online community, and programs like Skillshare, like now it doesn't matter what time of the day, like you can even be driving, I'm sure, and you can just listen. Yeah. So like I mentioned earlier, Skillshare is going to hook you guys up with 2 months free. I'm so jealous because when I was trying to learn photography, that thing was really expensive. So 2 months, that's 60 days of free classes when you sign up to Skillshare.com/beaw. That's Skillshare.com/BEAW. Come on now. It's you're reaching the end of the year. It's time for literally new year, new you. All right, so let's go back to the all important William Hung.
So when William Hung first came out,
and who is William Hung?
He's a guy on American Idol, probably one of the ugliest Asian guys I've ever seen in my life.
You're so rude. I bet you he still gets laid.
I bet, probably more than me too.
Yep, hell yeah, go William Hung.
And he did not know that he was the butt end of a joke.
Oh,
he really thought he was a good singer.
Yeah.
And all his coworkers told him he's a good singer. Same thing with these pages that I follow. When you read the tone and the way in which they write, you
can tell it's a joke.
No, you can tell that they're really serious.
Oh shit!
But it's like the people of Walmart. You know, if they're wearing like duck camo and their butt crack is showing and stuff, they think they're styling. They're like, I wear my duck camo hat with my cut off Dickie shirt and my little butt crack for ventilation. But the rest of the world is, you look like white trash, dude.
Yeah.
It's like that.
And why do people get to say that they look like white trash? If that person's happy, fuck it. And they're not fucking hurting anyone.
That's true.
Who fucking cares? Let them fucking show the little crack.
That's fucking true.
Yeah.
So do you think that these people should identify as a gun and say I'm going to take this to
I
Sacramento?
don't know. It just sounds like they're making fun of a bigger problem.
They're really not. They're really. Like, have you ever heard KKK people talk?
No, never.
You don't watch these documentaries? The one that I watched with you, I think, they were like, "What power?" And he drives off in a Honda Civic. Like, he doesn't.
That's not hearing a talk. That's just a fucking statement. Are you kidding me?
Fine. He doesn't even know he's funny. He doesn't know how much he's contradicting himself. Like, they're serious. You know, they're like taking our jobs type of thing. And then so the people that both pages that I'm following, both of them, they're really fighting hard for it, and that's what makes it so funny. They're fighting so hard, but they don't see how stupid their argument is.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, I'm not for anyone that's trying to like oppress or be violent towards another group. I think that's fucked up.
Yeah.
So I will never understand that, and I will say that that's stupid. But I feel like a lot of that too is like a lot of misguided fucking people and people that just have lived in like a very isolated part of the world. And it's really beautiful when you hear people that were like grew up in that type of environment where there's a lot of hatred and shit. Where actually it's not hatred; it's more a lot of love. It's weird, right? Because they have so much affinity and so much love for this one thing that they feel everything else is wrong. That I've seen when they get pulled out of that, they're just like, holy fuck. Like, I was completely blind. I thought I had tunnel vision for just this thing, you know? And it's really beautiful for them to be like, damn, I was so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have mixed feelings about the internet.
Damn. I fucking love it.
Just because, like, on one side, there's this stupid motherfuckers out there, super loud voice. And then, so what I don't like is people that don't see the stupidity yet, they get pulled into it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there are probably people that are like, yeah, I should be able to identify as a gun. And me and gay people will feel the same discriminations.
Jesus.
You know? And then they're like, in fact, I think I'm the most oppressed.
Oh no.
You know, like there's that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then more and more people, and then.
But you think, but in your example though, it sounds like everyone's getting stupider and stupider and stupider. Where I feel like people are getting you don't think there's going to be a balance?
There could be, but I think so. The one part that I do like about it is that, I guess all the people that are migrating towards that, it shows all the stupid people attracting each other, and then. I guess what I wish is this. I guess I wish the comment section, and I'm not talking about just my page or whatever. I'm talking about like on articles and everything.
Yeah, you see it everywhere.
No, I just wish like the comment section reflected the actual internet user. Because you know it's the loud minority?
Yeah.
And the loud minority tends to also be the less intelligent. I'm like, I wish there was just more people with better logic also chiming in. Like, I wish it represented everyone, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, do you comment?
Nah.
Right. Why aren't you commenting?
I think I should.
Maybe.
Because
you can't complain and then not do anything.
You're just so right.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like we can all sit there and complain as much as we want. I hate this.
I do comment on jokes though.
Yeah.
So if I see pages like that,
but what does that do?
I'm like, you're right. You should be able to identify as a gun.
No, you just added more fuel to the fire. That's not even a joke because you said they're serious.
I know. They're probably like, I got one extra follower today.
Yeah,
Bart Kwong.
Yeah, because I'm like, if you're pissed about something, then you should be.
Fucked up.
Yeah, you should be kind of changing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's all fun and games to me, so I just want to egg both sides on.
Because now imagine the people that are actually fighting for some shit, and then they hear you talking. They're like, damn, okay, well, you feel my cause, but you ain't doing shit, motherfucker. You don't donate to shit. You don't stand up for shit. I donate
to a hella shit. You know that.
Fine. You don't stand up for shit. You're not, like, writing shit. Like, what are you about?
I
like,
vote
what do you
with
stand
the dollar
because
that's where you really stand.
I guess so.
I don't want to be one of those motherfuckers. Pray for the fires. And then what are you doing for it? Are you going out and helping the firefighters, or are you donating to help give people food and shelter? No, I'm just commenting. Pray for the fires.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be that. I do things.
Yeah. Cool. And I mean, I think that's all we can do, right? Like I think you're just gonna be surrounded by people that you don't align with and you don't see eye to eye with, and I think that's what makes entrepreneurs pretty dope. You know, like they see a void or they see a problem and they're like, well, who's going to do it? And they're like, fuck it, I'm going to do it. And then they do it. You know, the same thing with like philanthropists and shit. They're like, damn, no one's doing anything about this. All right, well, let's do that. Same thing with like protesters or whatever. Like they start a movement because they're like, okay, well, I'm not going to sit here and just complain. And those are dope people, you know?
Yeah.
Those are people that are making a change and yeah, I guess if we don't like something, then we got to just change it ourselves sometimes, or align ourselves with people that are doing that change. Because sometimes it's too overwhelming for us at least to be like, how do I even start this? You know? So then, and I think that's why a lot of people kind of going back to where you started with, that's why they do follow a lot of celebrities or a lot of different people, because they were able to do something really dope that I guess they themselves aspired to be or do. And then when they do something that doesn't align with their own morals or ethics, they're like, fuck, man, I was completely loyal to you and you just fucking broke my heart, you know?
Yeah.
Damn, we just went full circle. Maybe that's what happens, you know? There's a lot of lonely, sad people in this world.
I know that's true, but it's just weird when you're trying to ask Daenerys Targaryen which president you should vote for.
That's true. It is. I get that.
You know?
People would just want to connect, I think, you know?
Mother of Dragons, please help me.
That's true. Yeah, it's like, odd.
You're fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's true. That's very true, you know?
Yeah.
So maybe you got to be the change you want to see. Oof.
What can I do then?
I don't know. What's something that really bothers you?
Oh, maybe I could keep telling people, stop asking these famous people for advice on things they're not authorities of.
No, all you did was just point out a problem. What's your solution? That's where
delete
change,
my account.
That's where change happens. Oh, then you'll be happy because you're not part of that anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, then maybe that's it.
Close the windows. I don't see the problem outside.
Live in ignorance.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, like they say, ignorance is bliss, right?
Yeah.
Is it bliss? I guess so. I've seen some really happy fucking ignorant people, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. One part of the internet that I feel like hopefully I never get to enjoy, but it's very awesome and enjoyable, is online dating.
Oh, let's talk about that. But before we do, let's introduce our next sponsor.
Our second sponsor is ShipStation. With the holiday rush coming, and if you're an entrepreneur and you sell stuff online, you better get ShipStation. Why? Because no matter where you're selling, if it's Amazon, Etsy, your own website, any platform, ShipStation brings all of those orders into your phone, and that's super important because I don't know about you guys, but for Barbell Brigade, around the holiday season, we get pretty much the year's worth of traffic all at once. So if there is one customer service issue or anything that goes wrong,
A little hiccup,
that gets amplified. So if it's one, it gets amplified to like 5 or 10. And so when it's on your phone, you can handle those things real time, and you can make sure you can keep your customers happy.
Yeah.
So that's what I love about it, where you can keep it on your phone. You can always keep track of how everything works, and it works with USPS, FedEx, UPS, all that. So make sure you get that, especially with the holiday season coming, because you're going to thank me later. Go to ShipStation.com and use the code BEAW, BEAW, to get a 2-month free trial. Just go to ShipStation.com and type BEAW. That's BEAW at ShipStation.com, and you will thank me later.
and we're back. It does. I don't know if it looked that. I've talked about my anxiety in a previous episode. Check it out. It was literally the episode before this one, but it gives me a lot of anxiety thinking about dating.
But not online dating, right?
I think I would be dating a lot of people online.
Exactly.
And I don't think I would ever want to meet them in person unless they're like really dope.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I live in high anxiety, and I'd be like,
Yeah, I think because one thing so we got together before Tinder was even invented, and then eHarmony, and I don't even know.
When we got together, it was taboo and so embarrassing and shameful to say that you found your significant other online.
Yeah.
Remember that couple we knew, where they got married and they never told anyone how they really met, and it wasn't until their marriage ceremony. You know when they give they give a few words to the people that attended their wedding, and they're like, okay, you guys, we never told you this, but we actually met on Facebook. And people are like, whoa, that's so crazy. Do you remember that time? Not that specific instance, but that time, when it's embarrassing to admit you met someone online.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now it's like, wait, why are you wasting your time? Just meet people online.
I remember
it's such a culture
because I was
shift.
during a time where I was doing stand-up comedy too, and that would even be people's opening joke. So I met her on whatever the website is, blah.com, and everyone would laugh. Now I feel like, so I met her on Tinder. Like,
and why I don't get it?
Wait,
What's
is
your
that
point?
a joke?
Yeah.
So I think one thing that's cool, I mean, I don't know how Tinder or any of those things work, but one thing I do think that's really cool about eHarmony, at least all the commercials I used to watch, is it matches people in like, I don't know, the 13, 15, 20 different ways.
Yeah.
So I think like one thing that's super cool about that is you're able to meet so many more people, and then your interests can align, and then you can different geography, you can expand the search.
Yeah.
And it's your chances of meeting someone that's more compatible is way higher.
Yeah. Would you ever want a hall pass?
What was that again?
When you, if I'm understanding this correctly, I think you have a celebrity crush or just a crush on someone, or it's just a pass to like have a one night stand with someone and then it's okay.
Yeah.
You would want a hall pass?
I think that'd be pretty cool.
How once a year?
Yeah, once a year. I think on both sides. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Oh shit! Starting when?
Whenever you're ready. I think I'm less jealous than you.
Oh my god, my vagina just went like it just sealed up, all the juices went back in my body.
Yeah, don't use yours.
Damn. I know we talked about having like an open relationship in the future, but this was me thinking like I'm older already, and like we've already like had our thing where, because we can't constantly have to like spice things up and change it up and keep it fresh or whatever. So my mind was thinking like 20-30 years down the line.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking now.
I was thinking yesterday.
Damn. Do you already have someone in mind? You promise?
I'm just kidding.
You
No.
fucking asshole.
No, because I think what's so like number one, monogamy is not natural for human beings, for Homo sapiens.
Who said?
Anthropologists and also evolutionary biologists.
Have they been debunked?
No.
Okay. Fuck.
So this concept of marriage, matrimony, it's a new concept. It goes against biology. Homo sapiens are polygamous, and every species of animals have different mating rituals. Ours is not monogamy. So, but we fight really hard to do that. And I think that's why like infidelity is such a huge issue, because we're going against our natural instincts, right? And so there's that. And then the other part is, I know I love you so much. I know you love me so much. So I don't think I would ever have sex with another individual the way I have sex with you, because I just don't love them. I love you. And so even with like the interesting, like I can't wait for you to go, I don't know, take a dance class so you could come back and share it with me. And
You'd want me to share my sex stories with you?
yeah.
Oh
or even what you did.
You are fucking 50% here, 50% in the future.
like when like let's say,
oh shit, it's getting hot. I think I want to take my sweater off.
like let's say,
where's the phlegm now, Gio?
it's gone. Oh, you're gonna need that phlegm. So like let's say you go take a dance class. I don't go.
Oh shit.
So who you been dancing with, huh?
Yeah, because you're secure with yourself.
Yeah. So when you go take a dance class and you come back, look at these things I learned. I'm like, oh, that's so cool.
So I'm gonna be like, oh look, we fuck this way.
Yeah. I'll be like, oh, that's so cool. Do you want me to do that? Yeah. And I'm like, I'll do that. You know, like because I love you so fucking much. The sex that I have on the side is like me jacking off, but just with the person. You know, when I jack off, it's not the same as me having sex with you or making love with you. It's a way different experience. So like, if I have sex with someone else, it's going to be a race to who comes faster. When I have sex with you, I want you to come. I want it to be enjoyable with you. You know, like if I have sex with someone else and the last 10 seconds, sorry, I'm gone. You know what I mean? That's how my hall pass would be. It's going to be like literally like maybe 30 seconds. I'm like, see you later. And I start pulling my pants up and I go away. But then with you, it's different. Like it's an experience. And so I don't mind. And because I'm not really like that jealous in that way, I don't mind if we go off and then we explore and we bring the same things back to the table and we share with what we like and what we don't like.
Damn, you are so advanced.
Really?
I really got to work on that.
Like when Joe has talked with other business partners, I don't go, who the fuck are you talking to?
Right. Well, I mean, because you don't have an intimate relationship with him.
He comes back with all kinds of dope shit that we could put into our business. And I'm like, oh, that's tight, you know, and vice versa. I go, guess what I learned from talking to all my meathead fitness entrepreneurs? And they go, oh, wow, that's cool. How can we apply that to JK? You know?
Yeah. Yeah, well,
because if you're like, hey,
something new
I like my pussy like this way, and I never even knew that. This guy discovered a whole new different side of me.
I'm really trying to get advanced and be on your level, you know? I'm really trying to, because as I'm listening to you, my rebuttals are like going ding, 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 ding in my head.
What are they?
So like the pussy one, right? Then I'd be like, well, why can't I explore that with you?
Because my brain doesn't operate that way.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't teach you something
that you don't know.
That I don't know already.
Yeah.
And it's going to be hard for you to teach yourself something that you don't know.
Yeah.
Or show me something. Like, you know, like when
I got you.
Yeah. It's like when we go out to eat and I'm like, hey, what do you want to eat? You're not going to name a food you haven't tried already.
Yeah.
You're not going to be like, I know. Fucking
Russian food.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I don't even know it existed.
Yeah.
That sounds stupid, but I know it exists. I just saw you trying to reach for a fucking made up name. And I'm like, why did I say Russian food?
Yeah, because it's not rare in LA. But yeah, like exactly. How am I going to pick a food I never ate before and then also make you go, fuck, that was bomb?
That's true.
You know?
Damn.
Even with Yelp, I can't do that.
Just thinking about it, my heart is like racing. I'm like,
well, it's going to happen in baby steps. We might try to go on you go on a date, I go on a date, we come back, did anything happen? No, I got scared. Or fucking her breath stink, you know? And then maybe in the next year, went all the way.
Oh, fuck yeah, my husband.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we dabbed.
Yeah.
Not dab, what is it? Dap.
Dabbed, yeah.
Because dab.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Dating's fucking stressful. I didn't really date too much in my single years.
Me neither.
Yeah. You dated more than I did, for sure. You went on way more dates than I did. I don't know if I feel like I missed out or not. Like, parts of me obviously go like, damn, I should have done more of that, or I should be more of a hoe. Like,
I think I should have done way more, because I dated a lot. I mean, I didn't even date a lot. I did a lot for my own standards, but I still don't think I dated very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't date as much as Joe.
Yeah, I didn't date at all.
And I think that's normal.
I think I probably dated less than 10 guys. Damn, I didn't date at all. Way less than 10 guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Because I think like even like dating internationally is good. You know, there's different cultures, and you get to like understand how people.
Oh, like
are.
dating someone from a different culture, or literally dating internationally. Like I'm in the U.S. and someone is in.
Literally dating internationally.
I did that. It's not good.
Oh, it sucks.
It's hard.
But you dated an American in a different country.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about like, let's say I live in Mongolia for 1 month.
Yeah.
And then their traditions is like, you got to go kidnap the girl. I'm like, oh shit, I've done that. I rode my horse and I went to the village, and then I tried that dating ritual, and that was different. And now I learned something, you know, like, you know how when we travel, we get new perspectives on things. I think, in terms of the perspective I have on the world, I feel like I have a lot.
Yeah.
But on dating, I don't have that much.
Yeah.
On romantic stuff, I don't have that much.
That's the truest shit you've ever said.
Yeah. I feel like I'm really stunted in that area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Is it time for our next sponsor?
Yeah.
It sure is, baby.
Our third sponsor is Noom, and you guys heard me talk about it before, and I love it, because when you're really trying to get fit, and you want to do it the right way, you actually need to call upon the help of a dietitian, a workout coach, and probably like a nutritionist to help you make food, or meal planner to make food and all that stuff. And it's a very convoluted process, and you're like, oh, I don't even know these 3 people. But what's cool about Noom is that it ties all of these 3 into one simple to manage app. And you don't have to overthink this, because I don't think most people are trying to get to a elite level of fitness. You know, they just want maybe to lose 10 pounds, lose 20 pounds, or get a little bit more fit. So this is what's perfect, where it makes everything more simplified, and it takes your psychological mindset, your social mindset, and your physical. So what that means is being able to tie in your fitness with how am I able to still have a social life. I don't want to be the weird guy ordering like the really weird food. How do I balance that out? Or what are some things I can eat in social settings, and balance all those things out. And also keep in mind that it's a lifestyle to get fit. It's hard to just treat it one by one. That's where, through all my experience, that's when I see people fall off or fail, is they're trying to attack it just one thing at a time. And it's like, no, it's your diet, and it's also how you train, and everything in between. Are you snacking on random things that you shouldn't be? Because the app will tell you not to eat those things. So I really, really like Noom. Go to Noom.com and you can get a free trial today. Noom.com/Beaw. BEAW. Use BEAW. Go to Noom.com, and there's nothing to lose. If you're really trying to be the best version of yourself, and you tried everything, go to Noom.com and see how a comprehensive approach can really help you.
And now we're back, because we were talking about look at the phlegm came back, because we weren't talking about you freaking wanting a hall pass
What's
already.
you wanting a hall? It's both of us having a hall pass.
No. I just asked if you wanted it, when you wanted to start it, and you said yesterday.
Fine.
That's when I was like, whoa, zigzag. Yeah. I was like, God damn, okay.
No, I'm not saying I want it. I'm just saying I'm open to it starting tomorrow if you want.
Yeah.
Because today I'm kind of busy.
No, I don't know. I don't know if I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not there. I don't know how to just do it casually. I think I've been programmed so heavily to be like, it has to be meaningful. You know, like everything has to be meaningful.
Make it meaningful.
I don't know how meaningful I can make something in a day. Do you know what I mean?
What if you meet a guy dressed in a volleyball uniform and you're like, oh shit, I love volleyball. This is so meaningful.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I have, I don't know if I know myself in that way too much to have that, like, Yeah, I don't think I know myself romantically too much yet. I don't have enough experience in that space.
Yeah.
To be like secure enough to be like, no, a fuck is a fuck. Like, I don't know if I can do that.
I see.
I think for me, it'd be like,
You're scared you might fall in love with someone else?
I don't know if I'll fall in love, but I think my mind might trick me to make it something more meaningful because it feels wrong. You know, because I've had it, I've been so like conditioned to be like, you don't have sex with people you don't care about.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, if you're not ready for it, then I can just do the hall pass on my own.
That's so thoughtful, baby.
Yeah.
You're such a good hubby.
You know me.
Yeah, but yeah, I think I would have to know more about myself. But yeah, I want to get to know more about myself and get more comfortable with my sexuality because I don't think I can separate the two. I think if I'm gonna have sex with someone, right? Like if I were to have sex with someone now, I would have to build a relationship for me to feel comfortable enough to have sex. I don't think I can just go, oh my God, I'm so fucking horny, let's fuck.
You think that's just you, or is it most girls like that?
I think it's just me. I think it's a type of person.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've known other girls to be like, nah, man, if I want to fuck, if I need to fuck, I need to fuck, and I'm just fucking, and I don't give a fuck. Other than a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know girls like that, and I'm like, damn, that's fucking powerful. I like that.
I think I'm like that.
I can't do that.
I think I'm like, I think I'm more like you. I think if we did the hall pass thing, I think it'll take me probably like a couple times or whatever before I'm like, ooh, I'm so scared, you know. But I think when it comes to fighting, I'm like that. I don't need a reason to fight. You guys want to throw down? Let's fucking start throwing down.
I don't know myself in a fight. I've never been in a fight.
Does that ever worry you?
Being in a fight?
No, not being in a fight. Like you don't know what to expect when it comes to you.
A little bit, yeah. Because I'm like, I don't want to get my ass beat. 2, I want to make sure I stand up for myself. I don't want to be taken advantage of. And then I go, but do you really need a fight to do that? I don't know. I just don't want to get my ass beat. So I think that's what I worry about. Like if it were to happen, like am I going to get fucking clocked a couple times and then react and go, wait a minute? Or is it going to be just like reactionary? Like, oh, really? Boom, 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 boom. And then we're done.
It depends on your style.
I don't know my style.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I like getting clocked first.
Fuck.
Yeah, like when I get clocked first.
Like, the phlegm is gone again. Oh shit.
Like when I get clocked first, like I'm like, oh, now we're talking, and I'm like, we're in a comfort place.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it makes me feel good. 'Cause I think I'm such a nice guy. Even when I'm pissed at someone, I can't really hit them. You know, like in sparring, I'm always like Ron is always yelling at me. He's always like, "Gotta pull the trigger, Barb, pull the trigger." I'm like, I don't want to. I'm just gonna tap him like that. He's like, no, you gotta pull the trigger. But then when I get clocked, I'm like, ooh, time to tango.
Oh fuck, you're a psychopath.
Yeah.
No, I can't. I don't know. I don't know yet. I guess someone has to fight with me or pick a fight. I don't know. I don't even know if I can throw the first blow. I have no idea.
Do you ever want to take some Klasaruskis?
I have.
Like a real Klasaruski, not like a trial period, not like a Baskin Robbins taste test, but like, can I get a double scoop, please?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to. Why?
Just wondering if we could do jiu-jitsu next year together because pre-CUNY.
What the fuck about me hating contact sports do you not understand? Like, I've done Muay Thai.
Well, you said you've been doing a lot of self-discovery, so I don't know if
I'm not discovering your shit. I'm discovering my own shit.
I don't know if you discovered that you like contact sports now.
Maybe I will, but that's up to me to let you know, not you to introduce it to my life.
That's true.
Yeah. Because I've done Muay Thai. I didn't like it. As soon as I needed to spar, I was like, fuck, man, I'm not going back. I did a little bit of the boxing thing, and I was like, man, I still don't like it.
That was a good-ass workout, though, huh?
Yeah, it was good. It was really good.
PJ's such a good coach.
What else have I done that was pretty contact sporty?
That's it.
I think that's it, yeah. And I didn't like it. Yeah, it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, you didn't even like basketball. Even that's too contacty.
Yeah, I tore my meniscus and shit.
I fucking busted someone's lip playing volleyball. I don't know how physical that shit can get.
Well, it's only physical because you don't know your zones. It shouldn't have been. It should never got like that.
We both were going for the ball on different sides of the net, and we ran into each other through the net, and I guess my elbow hit him in the face.
Yeah, that sounds. You're never supposed to even touch the net.
And then I'm like, fuck, volleyball is a violent sport. I'm so sorry.
No, it's not. It's just you guys don't know how to play. You should never touch the net. Like, that's already a rule. Like, if you touch the net, that's it. Game over.
Game over.
Literally.
The whole game ends.
Well, not the whole game, but like they get a point.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't touch the net.
It's only a point. So what's
Yeah.
preventing people from punching through the net all the time?
I mean, if it's rally scoring, points can be taken away pretty fast. Like
But
you can
if
get
you
a point if the ball doesn't even if you serve, not serve. If you serve it and it doesn't make it over the net.
But what if you start disabling their entire team through the net? Then
You can, but you can get like you can get kicked off of.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, any sport does that. You can't play dirty.
I mean, the word dirty is defined by the sport.
Well, yeah. So this one is really, really clean because you can't even step over the line. You know that line where the net is?
Yeah, yeah.
If your foot goes over the line,
Yeah.
that's already bad.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So you hitting someone in the elbow is really bad.
I see.
I mean, hitting someone with your elbow in the face is really bad.
I see.
Yeah. So you can't do that.
All right, then.
So it's not very physical at all. I never had any injuries like that because everyone's communicating on the court. You have your zone. Outside hitters stay on the outside, middle in the middle. The only one that's really running around like crazy is a setter, but for the most part, they stay front of the court. Yeah. But even then, they're still yelling where they're at. And if they're too far back, they're like, help, help. So then the back row comes in and helps. So there's a lot of communication happening. So that should never happen.
I see. Well, we're playing advanced game 3-on-3.
Oh, okay. That's what it is.
So it was just there's people covering too many
Yeah,
areas.
I don't know the rules to the advanced volleyball.
The top setter to the back hitter, they're just all in different areas. And then so the side quitter had to come in and then jump up.
Yeah.
And get the ball for the spiker.
That's funny. Sometimes I wish I was a little bit more violent. I don't know why.
Because your animal instincts is telling you to be.
Yeah, I just want to fucking kick people in the head and just fucking bite people or just fucking punch them in the dick or do something. And not even talk.
That's fucking dope.
What the fuck?
That's one of the most honorable things I ever heard you say.
What are you talking about? That's horrible.
No, it's not.
You guys, you see what? Look what I have to deal with. I have to deal with my own fucking demons and the demon named my husband, who like, he's the bad fucking angel on my shoulder, going, "Just do it, just kick him."
Yeah, well, because it depends on who I'm with, right? If I'm with that one crazy Vietnamese guy, who's like a Vietnamese Joe Pesci, I'm like, yo, calm down. Maybe you don't have to slap every time you get mad, you know? But for someone that's never been in a fight, I'm like, you need to get physical.
Why?
You got to know the parts of you, you know? Just like why you got to know yourself. You got to like know more things about yourself. You got to explore, know who you are.
Yeah.
There's an entire 50% of geo that you don't even know, you know? Like if you're a map, the American map, you've discovered like 23 states.
True, but how do I know that some of these experiences aren't going to cause this fucking horrible trauma and the Geo that you knew is now gone because that's this fucked up version of me?
Because it won't.
How do you know? You don't know that.
I mean, anything can cause trauma. It's how your perception of it is.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I
anything
guess.
can cause trauma.
All right. Well.
People, you can go to Disneyland and get traumatized, you know? Like our friend that saw the two Aladdins kissing when he was a kid, it freaked him out. He's like, I didn't know Aladdins were supposed to do that.
I think that's a made-up story, but whatever.
It's a funny story if it
was true. It's fucking funny. They're all in costume, shirtless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
Because you're like, wait, the movie was Aladdin and Jasmine.
Yeah, I could see how it fucks with the kid.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute.
Why is there two Aladdins?
Isn't that dope now that our generation's kids are gonna see like same-sex marriages and relationships and stuff, and they're not gonna be like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even when I was bringing you into my family, I was like, oh shit, are my nephews gonna make like a weird comment because you're Asian and they're not around a lot of Asians?
Yeah.
Yeah. But now it's so commonplace.
Did you ever talk to them? Did you ever go like, hey, was it ever weird to you?
No.
Or did you ever want to make an Asian comment?
No. But in the beginning with you weren't my first Asian boyfriend, but with my first Asian boyfriend, my grandma, who passed away, oh my God, years ago, like maybe 5-6 years ago now, she passed away at 89. And she was like, hey, what did they eat? Like, it was just so foreign for her, you know? And she didn't mean it in a bad way. It was just very curious. Like, I don't have many run-ins with Asian people.
You've never seen Panda Express on the side of the street?
She did, but they were always Mexican workers.
But then what about the Asian people eating?
They were probably Mexicans eating.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
She grew up in like Paramount, or not grew up, but that's where she like stayed a lot. So there's like a lot of are people out there.
I see.
Yeah, and she was just very curious about things. And then I was fucking young. I was in my 20s and stuff, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, God damn, that's fucking racist as shit. But I was offended more than just trying to educate.
There are far more interracial relationships now.
I love it. I love it so much.
That was one thing I really liked about UCLA so I went to UCLA. I graduated in 2009. So it's over 10 years ago. But even then, I saw the craziest mixes all the time. It'd be like a Indian girl with a Japanese guy. Like you see a lot of like white and black, white and Asian.
That's Asian and Asian, dude.
Yeah, but like you don't see those two.
Right.
You know, like, and you just see a lot of different ones, like girls that are taller than the boys, which that's not that normal. Like, you just see so much, and I'm
that's
like,
what's dope about college
so
towns.
cool, so diverse. I really like that.
Yeah, that's why I'm for people going to college, just for the experience of like meeting different people from all walks of life. Yeah, I'm for people going to universities and colleges and stuff.
Yeah, and you get to trade thought and live
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, you
Learn
exactly
about yourself.
Exactly. Like, maybe the curriculum is not what you want it to be, and it's the systemized thing. You know, we can argue, but I just feel like the interactions that you're gonna have, and just the type of person that goes to a university. I don't know what the culture is like now, because I've been out of school or at least a college for what are we in now? 12, 13 years. Damn, I know, I'm old. Yeah, it's been forever. So I don't know.
Coming out of your mouth. You're saying that.
It's phlegm. That's I don't know if it's changed now, but I know when I went there, I met so many different people, and I'm like, holy fuck, this is cool. Yeah, and it really opened up my eyes. That was when I found my first Asian boyfriend.
You found him, huh? Like a Pokemon?
He found me, but whatever.
Bikini.
No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I love that. And then my son is mixed. I fucking love that. I'm like, that's so tight. Like you're gonna have just the whole world in you.
That's why I always ask her mom. I'm like, hey ma, did you ever think in a million
Your
years,
mom or my mom?
Your mom.
Oh,
I'm like that you were gonna have an Asian grandbaby?
She's so cute because she's like, I don't even see it like that.
Not anymore. But then when she first answered me, she's like, no.
Oh.
Like, I thought it was going to be Mexican.
Yeah.
Because everyone thinks that.
She didn't think that. She knew I had this affinity towards Asian people since a kid.
I know, but I'm talking about just the overall macro picture, right? Like you have 4 kids.
Yeah.
All 4 of them are 100% Mexican. You don't ever go like, oh, one of them, you think, so all these 4 are all going to produce frijoles.
Yeah.
But then one of them was a freaking ding 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 ding.
Yeah, and he's the coolest ding ding ding.
And I see him playing with all his cousins. It's so cute. It's like they're all buddies, and just like one little random Asian kid and a group of little
with
Mexican
the blackest
kids.
hair ever.
Yeah, it's fucking cute as shit.
Yeah, it is pretty cute. No, I love where we're at right now. Because like, I mean, sadly, racism isn't like completely abolished, but
It'll never be.
Yeah, but you never know that. But
I do know that.
Okay, fine. So
you know how I know that?
How?
The Chinese culture is 5,000 years old, and even with Chinese within themselves, they're racist towards different people from different provinces.
Oh, I see.
And they could not get rid of that still.
Fine.
So if people within
Maybe that's
themselves,
classist.
if people are within themselves are like that,
yeah,
it's gonna be impossible.
Yeah. Yeah, because we did this article recently on JK News talking about like now how like Disney Plus is like putting like advanced warning of like, hey, this is the ideals from a different time and whatever, right? And there was that whole thing. And then I was thinking like, it's kind of cool that my son's gonna grow up in a place where diversity is really beautiful, and it's good to be diverse and to live amongst diversity. Because when I was growing up, I remember seeing these cartoons and like the way things were depicted. As a kid, you don't understand what's going on, right? And you're just like, oh, okay. Like I think they brought up the Lady and the Tramp, the Black Crows or something, right? The crows.
Yeah.
And they were like super jazzy and stuff.
Yeah.
But I think for that time they were depicting African Americans.
Yeah.
And then for me growing up, I remember like Speedy Gonzalez, right?
Yeah.
The arriba, 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 ay, 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 the little Mexican guy.
Yeah.
And I never really connected with the Speedy Gonzalez. I was like, oh shit, I understand some words that you're saying, but I didn't put two and two together that it was like this racist thing.
What's racist about it?
Or that it was a racial thing.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I mean, because we don't say arriba, arriba, arriba. You know, like andale, andale. It was just weird.
Oh.
And I know that they were doing it to depict a type of culture, but they're doing it incorrectly. That's what's kind of racist about it.
I just thought it was a character. You know, like Yosemite Sam, with like a bunch of like freaking beard, like red hair.
Yeah,
like,
but they can do that because they understood that culture. That's their culture.
He's just a character.
And that's why he's right. And that's why he's a little bit more developed than maybe a Speedy Gonzalez, because they knew the culture of Yosemite Sam, because it's white people doing white people, right? But it was white people doing Mexican people.
Yeah.
And at that time I was like, oh, interesting. But then when I got older, I was like, hey man, I don't like that. Like, I didn't like that we weren't being depicted the right way, you know? And you can't blame them. They didn't know back in the day or whatever. But
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of glad now, or not kind of, but I'm extremely happy now that we're more socially aware, you know, because now you have something like Coco that did a really good job of really going and diving deep into the Mexican culture.
They did such a good job.
Yeah, and they got so many details correct, and they consulted the right people, the Mexicans, you know what I mean? Whereas Speedy Gonzalez was like what white people thought Mexican people were like, you know? And not to say that like I don't know. I just, looking back at it now, I'm like, yeah, I don't know how it affected me as a kid, but like seeing it as an adult, I'm like, I don't like that. Like, I didn't like that.
I see.
Yeah.
They did this study where I think from a white kid's perspective, but from the white kids in our generation, the minorities were only like 10% of the classroom. By the time Taika grows old, 50% of the classroom is going to be non-white.
I'm surprised it's only 50%.
Because
maybe because we're in LA and I see so much diversity.
So yes, in LA there's like an Asian pocket, 70% of the class is Asian. So that's pretty crazy. But I think they're just saying like overall in the US,
yeah,
if you average them all out right now in the classroom per 30 to 50 kids, 10% is or back in the day, 10% was non-white. And by the time Taika gets older, it's going to be 50%.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah. So by the time Taika gets married, our grandkids might have a third ethnicity or something.
Yeah, that's
or maybe
so
four.
Cool.
Maybe four, because he might meet a mixed person.
Yeah.
And they're all completely different. He might meet like a half white, half black chick.
And the Mexicans are already so many cultures.
Yeah.
How many did I have? I had like 6 or something in me.
Yeah. So if we don't have a Filipino kid now, we're really going to have a Filipino grandkid.
Yeah.
He's going to be so brown. We're going to be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Oh my God. I can't wait. That's going to be so beautiful. So fucking beautiful. But, yeah. Any more closing thoughts? Anything else?
Is our time already?
Yeah.
Damn. Time
I know.
goes by fast.
Really? That means you're having a good time with me.
I always have a good time with you. Great
Thank
time.
you. Thanks, Papa.
You're welcome.
Yeah. This is the most. God damn it.
Should we go back to talking about the hall pass?
I don't know. I gotta get that checked.
Yeah.
We should, because that's when it was all gone.
You're leaking all kinds of oil in there.
But yeah. Any closing thoughts?
No.
Oh fuck. Okay. Well, yeah, everybody. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I always love these. God damn it! Somebody save me. Yeah. No, I always love these off the cuffs because they just kind of go anywhere and everywhere. And I love to. I just love to explore and hear your 2 cents. I love how you don't hold back.
What do you mean?
You just go all in. I love it.
Oh, that's my style.
Yeah, I love it, and I'm complimenting you.
Thank you. I'm not I don't like to fuck around.
But then you like to fuck around.
I like to just penetrate.
Oh shit.
I'm not into
Remember
that.
how my pussy went like this? Now it went like this. What else you like to penetrate, baby?
Just everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I like to play all the holes, you know what I mean?
That's weird. You had me, but then you lost me. You lost me. All right, y'all. I hope we didn't lose you. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll see you guys, and you'll hear us, guys, next week. Thank you, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.